weak sells on GJ, but I don't like that level sitting at right now.
Just take them.
It's like took one earlier. It's gonna fill that wick. But what's the range?
Oh yeah, it's gonna continue going down. It broke the low on the 30-minute as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kervin, did you get a new mic? No, Kervin, no. Kevon.
No, this is the iPhone, brother.
Man, this is very crisp.
Roger, man, I'm surprised it's so in your ear. It's so light. It's still dark down here, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's pretty light over here, you know, because the main thing is Ontario, like our province, right? It's the province of light. That's why it's light. It's the
Unlike Roger spending 30 minutes outside, he need to jump on the stream.
yeah, man. I was outside and I was walking and I was just like, I was just like looking at all the blessings we all have and like we're waking up. There's no flood. There's no like we have power. We have water. I mean, there's no drought. You know, we have food. We turn on the taps. We have water. And I was just like, man, we take all these things for granted. You know,
That is
everything.
so true.
Cause I have a lot of family back in Pakistan, right? In one of the biggest cities there, it's flooded. The entire
What?
city is flooded. Like you have a home, you woke up to like 3 feet of water in your home. And even
Wow.
if you throw the water outside, it just comes back in because it's everything is just flooded. You know, whether you're the minister of the province, your home's flooded. Yeah. But yeah, you know, but we're here on a Friday here, about to make some bad decisions today. Um, let's see here. Let's take a look at some bad decisions. So I'm not going to be trying to trade here today. I'm just going to provide support. I'm going to provide emotional support to people who are in drawdown. We're going to provide some, you know, it's going to be a supportive day today for everyone who's in drawdowns. Oh, look at this. Nice. You know the way GJ rejected that area there on the top? I was surprised. You know, when it was like kind of retracing, I was
Yeah.
thinking that, okay, maybe it's going to do a retest and then continue moving up.
Literally same here, bro.
But I guess not. I mean, let's go down, GJ. Like right over here, 14600. I was looking for
Yeah.
like a retest. So then I was like, okay, Friday we're gonna take buys, and it's gonna be a great day. But I guess not.
The Japanese Prime Minister resigned.
Oh, oh wow.
So I think that's why we've had the move down.
Yeah, but that if they resign, shouldn't yen should be weak?
Do you remember when in the UK that Chancellor resigned in like March or February?
Hmm.
And GJ went up when you'd think it would be weak. So I think it's the same principle.
Maybe it's like a liquidity grab on like the higher time frames to shoot up. Like you know,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think. I think it's going to reverse the move.
yeah, because those things only affect currencies on the higher time frames, like the dailies and the weeklies. But but still, oh, someone said he is sick. Hope because he's sick, they don't close the water or something. Yeah, looks like this will come down to fill this wick over here. How big was this? This was 7 pips. 7, 10 pips. Let's remove everything. Let's go to the 1 hour. We're coming down. This could be an area of, like, you know, as it comes down to fill this wick, maybe this is an area where it can drop down to 140 even. Yeah, because we got rejections here. The whole problem is like this entire area here, it's an area of rejection. Um, let's bring this here. Yeah, like these entire wicks, this is like an area of rejection right over here. Because this candle came down, it looked left, it's like, okay, our candles here, they rejected this area here. So, okay, so we're going to reject it here again now. So once it comes down to fill this wick, there's a possibility it may go down deeper and then start rejecting from into this area, you know. But since it's falling, since overall it's falling, I would not recommend anyone taking buys. I mean, what we see is falling, you know. So I know guys are going to say, okay, you know what, overall we're in an uptrend. If it comes down to minor support or like a support over here or over here, and we're going to execute buys. And that's where you're going to lose, you know, because you're going to execute buys and then it's just going to be, a mess. Hey, can you check this sell on GJ? Thank you so much. Okay, let's take a look over here. Let's take a look over here. What's this? 4 hour, I saw an engulfing candle. Decided 25 and 30 minute candle broke the low of the 30 minute. Okay, looks good. Nice, 33 pips. It was clean traffic hit to the left hand side. I mean, you sold over here. I mean, amazing, beautiful. Ooh, it's also the last day of the month. I think the last day would be Monday, but yeah, Monday I'm not going to trade. Euro USD price made a high, support formed. Okay, looks good. You know, as this 30-minute candle comes to a close, you could probably bring your stop below the 30-minute candle. Let's take a look over here. That was Euro USD. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if we're looking at the 15-minute, I think it's clean till all the way right over here. You know, this is where you may get into some sort of an issue. Right over here, it's pretty clean. Forex factory, let's see. Would you recommend to sell GJ? Anune Kumar, I think what you need to do is you need to send your chart. And what the hell is this? Yeah, you need to send a chart of your analysis, and then we got to see what you're thinking about selling GJ. You know, this is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Oh, Monday's bank holiday for the pound. Monday's bank holiday for the pound. Unemployment rate for the yen. September. Is next week, do we have NFP next week? ADP, yeah, we got NFP next week. We got ADP, and then we got NFP right here. All right, NFP time. Let's have the fun time, NFP. Let's take a look at this chart here. This is GJ. Was waiting for 30-minute candle to close, created a long support for the move up. However, price closed weak. So this was an example of a good impulse entry, and I'll tell you why. Because at this point, price is trending down. You know, so that was a great example of an impulse entry. You know, now when normally prices, let's say consolidating, let's say like right over here, as price is consolidating, when price is consolidating, taking impulse entries, I mean, you know, you got to have a much stronger consolidation than that. Like kind of like right over here we had, right over here. Here you can't take impulse entries, because, you know, price is consolidating. Because sometimes, you know, price is going to break consolidation and then come back in making a wick. You know, so that's where people get caught. What do you think about these sells? Yeah, I think. Oh, sells over here as price comes to a close. Okay, that looks good. You know, like you're waiting for the 30-minute to close, and as the 30-minute candle closes, you're anticipating the pre-NY volume to continue price moving down. So that makes sense. Stop is probably going to be around, you know, like 14, 15 pips. So maybe you're expecting price to drop further. Now, the thing is, this candle can just continue dropping, you know, that's the thing. So two things can happen to this candle. It can retrace and close bearish, or it can continue dropping. If it continues dropping, and that's basically your trading idea, then basically it is what it is. You've missed the trade, you know. But if you're waiting for the close, and your only condition to take the close is that if it closes somewhere over here, so your stop is smaller, then that's the condition of the trade you need to follow. You know, sometimes the guys are going to say, hey, like, you know what, we're going to take an early entry and catch the trade as it continues down. So be it too, but that's risky, and that's also based on experience too. You know, we have a couple guys here on Cell on GJ in the Gulag. In the Gulag, I've seen it pretty vicious. The Gulag is vicious with the guests. They're vicious with the trades. Overall, they don't give a shit, man.
Yeah. Morning, everybody.
Hey,
Yeah, GG
yeah,
should continue going downtown, man.
yeah, I should continue moving down. I had a buy on GJ. I closed my buy yesterday.
Oh, last night.
Yeah, I closed like around 141 500.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the target you had from yesterday. You're
Mm-hmm.
like, if we break this resistance, we're heading to 141 500.
Yeah,
Let's
I got
take a
some
look.
buys pre-Asian sessions. Uh, but man, sadly, I just grabbed 20 pips on that move.
Yeah, it's gonna continue dropping here. Let's take a look on the daily. Daily is rejecting that area
Yeah.
hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? The entire week we were waiting for 141. The entire week we waited.
Yeah.
And once we got it, it got rejected.
Yeah.
Right. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This is, ooh, okay, took an impulsive entry and already in stress-free trading. Beautiful. That looks like a lot of pips, but it's really not. What is? Oh, 14 pips. Yeah, pretty nice, man. It's pretty good. Got an impulse entry over there. How much is considered a good spread to choose a broker? Depends. You know, like if you're swing trading, maybe having a 2-3 pip spread, it won't really bother you. But if you're scalping, then I think a 2 or 3 pip spread is a pretty big spread. So you need to kind of like see if you can get like a lower spread. Hello, Raja. Can you look at this, please? All right. Let's take a look at this chart. This we have GJ 15 minute. Took this impulsive sell after we broke the low on the 15 minute, secured 10 pips after a runner. Do you think it's a risky trade? Impulse trades are risky trades. You know, it requires a lot of discipline. It requires a lot of experience because when you're taking an impulse trade, it can go against you really quick. So you're also accepting the fact that, okay, if it goes against me and I get stopped out, I'm going to count that as one trade. You know, it's like when you come out to play, you know, when you were little and you come out to play, you come out to bat, whether cricket or baseball, and you get out like in the first try. You're like, no, 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 no. That was like a practice try. You know, let's do that again. That's what happens over here with the impulse trades. Like your first try, you get stopped out, and then you just gotta accept it. You say, okay, you know what? I gave it a shot. I gave my shot, and then it turned out to be a loss. So I gotta, you know, maybe step back, like call it a day, or maybe wait another hour to see what's going on. So that's one thing with the impulse trades. So the best option, sell option, was an impulse to break off the low of the bullish candle on the 30-minute. Yes. Yep, that was the best option. Let's take a look at the USD CAD over here. As price closes below previous candle, expecting a liquidity wait and looking to get in. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense if it closes below this area here, you know, a strong bearish candle, that makes perfect sense. I tried sending a chart and it didn't work. Can someone explain how to send it? Farmhouse gaming. I think you should stick to your farmhouse and raising animals and gaming. Because, I mean, if you can't, man, the whole thing is explained in the video. There's a video in the description. You need to watch that video in the description. I mean, man, listen, trading requires a lot of concentration. It requires a lot of, like, you know, like thinking skills, cognitive skills. Like, you need to look at things and you need to understand that, okay, why are things happening? You need to analyze candles. If you can't analyze a simple description here, how to send charts, man, it's going to get really, really difficult. take a look at Euro JPY. Looks like Euro USD is moving bullish here. Okay, nice. Look at that. It's on the same trajectory as GJ. Let's remove everything here. So we're coming down to a support on the daily, right at this point. Yeah, we're coming bearish here. Hey guys, our Prime Minister here in Japan resigns due to health issues. He will remain in position though until a new PM is chosen. I don't know if this will move the market or anything. Yeah, I think it is moving the market over here. It is moving the yen. The yen is being moved. Let's take a look at the news in here. Cannot playing PM pills if I'm not feeling my best. I think it's a political move. You know, that's what I think. I don't know about much about Japanese politics, but you know, it makes me believe that it's maybe a political move, but who knows? $139,950. 139,950. Oh, 139,950 is like 10 pips away. Yeah, I believe so too. It's coming all the way down into this vicinity here. 139,900, that area over there. Alright, let's take a look at this chart over here. This chart is sent by Z123. Waiting for bullish confirmation candles to go long. Oh man, oh man, oh man. No, 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 no. You know, when price is falling like this, what's really happening? When price is falling like this, or when price is moving up like this, if you're not in a sell, man, you've missed the trade, right? Whenever you see big moves happening, that means you've missed the trade. And when you start looking at, okay, I'm going to take buys from this area once price is falling so dangerously, if it comes down there, I'm going to take buys. That to me makes me think that, okay, like, you know what, you've missed the trade, you're getting FOMO, and you're trying to get into a trade. You know, so this is going to be a very dumbass trade if you get into a buy, because the trade was a sell. The trade was a sell because every time frame is falling. You know, so you really need to change these things in your trading. Like, that's what I used to do. You know, I used to look at price falling, and I used to look at any supports, and from that supports, I take buys. You know, I take buys and I get stopped out. You know, I go in a drawdown, and I'm like, oh man, what's going on? Because I can guarantee you a lot of people took buys over here based on a 30-minute candle, and now you're in drawdown. You're sitting in drawdowns. You don't know what to do, you know, because price is falling, and this was the trade. You know, you need to accept whenever big moves happen and you're not in those trades, just accept the fact you've missed the trade and you need to come back the next day. What do you think about this gold long idea? All right, let's take a look here. Gold long idea. Okay, this makes sense. You got a 30-minute resistance right over here. You're waiting for the next candle to retrace and continue moving up. Yeah, gold longs, they do make sense. Let's see how big this range is. This is a pretty big range. This is like 150 pip range. Damn. The 4-hour continuing bullish over here. 1 hour also hitting up. Let's take a look at our untrusted Chinese indicator. Okay, the dollar is weak. The dollar is weak over there. So this is just a bias, right? This is just a bias of someone saying that, hey, like, you know what, the dollar is weak. It looks like the dollar is weak. We look at the equities over here. We look at the Dow. This is up 130 points. So with that being up 130 points, maybe US 30 is moving bullish here. Let's take a look here. Oh, it's actually ranging. Looking at the 4-hour, looking at the daily. Daily's bullish overall. Looking at the 4-hour, looks like 4 hours rejecting this area here. Let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, it's just ranging. We're in a range. Can you look at USD CHF? No, you need to send a chart. When you got a trade and close with profit, you let a runner to go. what you mean by that, a runner. What I basically mean by that is like, let's say if you have a one lot open, right? You have one lot open and price reaches your take profit of like 15 pips. Let's say you close 0.8 lots and then you let 0.2 lots running. So that 0.2 is the runner. So that's how you define runner. Does the Dow has any effect on GJ? No, the Dow has no effect on GJ. I know someone's out there is going to say, oh, no, he's wrong. The Dow is directly correlated with GJ. All right, what's this? We have some UJ talk. I think USDJPY. Oh, wow. Will UJ reverse on 105? I think he's in a buy, man, this guy. Will UJ reverse on 105? Michael J, I think you need to send a chart. If you are in a buy when all candles are bearish, again, I mean, don't look for reversals. If you're not in the UJ sell, that means you're not in the right trade. That's the thing. It's like saying, hey, I'm on a bus and I want to go right. I want to go, no, sorry, this is left. And I want to go left, but the bus is going right. Am I on the right bus? I mean, will this bus turn around and go left again? Or would you rather wait for a bus to go left? So that's what it is right here. If price is going down, if you're not in a sell, you shouldn't be looking for buys at all. You should be looking for sells. And that goes with a lot of discipline because, once price is falling, whichever support price is going to make, that's going to be creating a low. And what we know based on probability is that whenever price is going to make a high or whenever price is going to make a low, there's an 80% chance that price is going to respect that, higher or low. Ooh, £5. Please explain drawing zones with GJ. There are so many resistances. Somebody donated £5. All right, let's take a look over here. That's my coffee in England. The posh coffee. The posh coffee with crumpets. What's this? There are so many resistances. Yeah, I think the problem is you're having on the 1 hour is that this big fat zone you have drawn. You need to remove this zone over here. You need to remove this big fat zone. You need to go back to GJ. And what you need to do is, you need to do this, right? Go to the 4 hour, clean chart, and look left, right? Look left. Look left and see which support makes sense. First you have this over here, and then you have this big candle going down, and then you have a support right over here. So the most common thing between these areas is that all these candles, they're respecting this thin zone right over here, 139, let's say 139.950, right? These candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 candles respected 139.950. Looking left, these 2 candles respected the same area. Looking further left, this candle respected the same area as well. So we got this area 139.950 being respected as like a support. You're like, okay, perfect. Let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. So you go down to the 1 hour time frame, and now you see how that area is now overlapping these candles. So now you got to make it much more neater. Now you have to make it look much better for this 1 hour time frame. So now maybe I'll bring it down over here. I'll say, okay, well, these 2 candles closed here. We got a rejection here. We got a rejection here. Okay, so this is probably some sort of support on the 1 hour. And now you see here, these candles are rejecting this price, like 140.040. So now we're going to go down to the 30-minute time frame, and we'll see what's going on here. So looking at the 30-minute, this is an area of rejection right over here. So maybe, candles are looking left and seeing candles rejecting this area. So you're like, okay, maybe this is some sort of a support. So what have we got over here now? We have ourselves a resistance, and we got ourselves a potential minor support, and this is the major support right down over here. Because look, this is where price was ranging on the 26th. You guys remember that range? We ranged all the way through London, all the way through New York, and we got a break later on. So this was a huge break out of this resistance. So this is a huge resistance now here again. So if you measure these ranges, currently price is in a 25 pip range, and if you measure the range below 140.050, this is a 22, 23 pip range. So right now price has made a low. So if a low is formed, and if you see another resistance forming, I think I think there's a very high probability we're going to continue moving past this area, coming down towards 139, like 900, 840, that place. Hey, I took this trade on EU. Here's the high time frame. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. 4-hour break of resistance, waited for rejection on lower time frame, 4-hour retest. Okay. Oh wow, this is beautiful. I think on a 30-minute it looked way better. Took this trade on the pullback. All right, rejection. So this was a trade. So was a stop loss just set based on just like a numbered stop loss, or it was set based on this area here to the left? Hey, Wicks don't lie. I didn't take this trade, but I was checking to see if it was the same kind of impulse trade setup taken yesterday. All right, so we're only going to look at one chart here. Okay, what's this? Took an impulse buy trade. Yeah, see, this is where the impulse trades don't really work, because you had resistance, you had support here, and then you had this candle closing below. You held over here, this candle closing below. I mean, it seemed like a break, retest to continue down to retest the low. Kind of like what's happening on GJ right now. Price made a low, it may make another a lower high and then continue moving down. I guess that's something I can look for to take a trade. Yeah, it's probably gonna wait. Let's take a look here. It says looking for buys. Okay, or looking for sells below, close below here. When I kind of close bearish, entered on the break of the previous 1-hour low with stops above the 30-minute. Partials taken here. Oh, beautiful. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think you could have gotten in early because you were waiting for price to close below this area there. And 140, 550. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good trade because this was the support we had right over here. And this was the 30-minute candle. This 30-minute candle was the breakout candle. This broke below that support. And then you sold below the low right over here. This was also the 1-hour low. And when this candle broke the low, which meant that, okay, we've made a lower high, now we're making a lower low. And then you have clean candles, so pretty good. The most recent resistance you have with that doji looks like the trade you took yesterday, so why didn't you sell? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't at the charts. Ooh, what's this? Clean candle on the left. 30-minute candle closing bullish. Buy above the break of the 30-minute high. Okay. Yeah, see right over here. We have broken above this area. And now gold should continue moving bullish. That is the bias here. So as you break above the high on the 30-minute, I think it should continue moving up. Now, if you measure, ooh, wow, this is going to be a 30 pip stop, 30 pips, 32 pip stop, so obviously your lots are going to be lowered over here. And it's pretty dangerous over there. Gold is, wow. No guests here today. Well, we have guests over here today. What we're going to do is we're going to bring on someone random, and then we're going to try to see how the trading journey has been going here. Let's see here. Let's see who we can bring on here. Let's bring on Josh. Where's Josh? Trying to look for Josh over here. Oh. Can't find him. Oh, there he is. Okay, there we go. We got the earphones in.
What up?
Hey, so those who don't know Josh has all his fingers in everything down in the States. you know, and now he's trying to trade. So, how'd you find out about trading?
In the C word, I was bored, and I
Oh,
just started looking around at different things to do on the internet. You know, you're in the house, there's nothing going on. So
oh, there's a little
I just,
static there in your mic, I think.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you, but there's static.
Better?
No, yesterday was way better. Yesterday was amazing.
Put maybe headphones.
Oh,
Yes, yeah, this is all I have right now. If this doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to be a guest another time.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, you know, like it's interesting that you were bored. I was bored too when I started trading. Like when I found out about trading, I was literally bored and I was just like looking for things to do.
It's definitely a good way to pass time if you know actually learn it the right way.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess we're having problems with the mic. Maybe some other time we can have you like yeah, it's those Apple AirPods, I'm telling you, man. It's those Apple, you gotta switch to Android, Samsung AirPods, god damn.
Ah, come on, man.
Come on.
Don't tag me there.
We know that's a Samsung product.
He said it was AirPods, so
AirPods. Kervin is everyday a guest over here.
Yeah, trust.
Can trust. Hey, does the course go over candlestick patterns? What course? I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, I've been watching you since May every day. This is my first chart from the trade last night on Asian session. All right. Let's take a look over here. This was, I waited for the breakout and resistance. Everything was bullish. Impulse entry, 10 pip stop loss below the 15-minute candle. Took 80%. Beautiful. Rest running up to 141,400. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Let's see which pair is trending over here. Yesterday.
Yeah, how's my audio now? Better? Still bad.
Yeah, still static. Yeah.
Try putting it in the microwave. Usually solve the problem.
A little
Microwave?
bit of salt and water.
I don't know if that's going to solve the problem.
And
It's
if
gonna...
they're Bluetooth, if you're on 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, it'll mess with your Bluetooth sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. I've noticed if I have equipment connected to my computer with my wireless thing on the side, it messes up with those. It messes up with the mic signals.
If you have a 5G router, switch over to that.
Yeah, that's a little too complicated for me. I don't even know if I have a 5G router. It's a Bell 2000. Hey, can you look at this GJ chart? Let's take a look here. This is entry below small doji bullish candle, close half position. Okay, looks good, pretty good. Came down. Hey, I'm not sure if you answered this question, but I just came in regards to the news if Japanese PM is retiring. Why wouldn't that make GPY weak and GBP strong? Yeah, you know, like these things, I mean, normally you would expect that to happen, right? But the only explanation I have to that is that probably like, when they retire, because like these big fundamental changes, they affect the market over the higher time frames, like your dailies and weeklies. I don't think they really affect immediately on the small time frames. I mean, someone, Keval was mentioning about like, how when the PM resigned for the UK, like back, a couple months ago, the pound actually went up instead of dropping down. So maybe it was the perception. Maybe the market saw that as a good thing. Maybe market saw that as a good thing, and the pound and the yen went up. Because the same thing when Trump got elected, what happened was that price dipped down. Price actually dipped down, and then we had a really, really, really big rally when Trump got elected. So basically, people saw that as a good thing. People were like, okay, like, what, at least we're going to have some change, and markets start to rally. So I think that's something that happened with the yen too. Maybe on the high time frame, this is a retracement to move overall bearish later on, only for the yen, but that's just all speculation. The only thing we can go over is price action, at the end of the day. Because was this when it happened? What time did it happen? 2 hours ago. Okay, well, it was last night, right? It was last night. We didn't really have any buying confirmations if we just look at price action. We look over here, we had support, price broke below support. Well, there's no buying confirmation, price came down. Keith is saying right over here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it could be right over here too.
Yeah, it happened 6 hours ago.
6 hours ago?
Factory.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even looking at the price action, there was no buying confirmation at all. We're coming up to this resistance here now on GJ. Hey, Kaval, if you're going to be free, like next week, let me know. We're going to meet up.
Yeah, I've already spoken to Chris. I'll be there.
Oh, perfect.
I'll take you to some nice spots.
Is everything open there?
Clubs aren't, but
Okay.
most other things are.
Yeah, we went to dinner last night, and everything was. The weird thing was when you walk in, you need to have your mask on. You have your mask on, you walk in, and then you're like, okay, now you can take your mask off. And I was like, well, what's the point?
Over here, you have to put your name and your phone number, and some places your address as well. Whenever you walk in anywhere.
That's a lot of information. What's this? If we close above resistance, could this buys be valid? Yeah, they could be valid. If we close above 140.300, they could be valid because we form resistance, drop down, and if we close above, theoretically it makes sense for price to continue up to probably fill this wick and maybe do like a retest around 14600. What is the GBP JPY? It's name of a fruit. It's the forbidden fruit, GBP JPY. Today we will earn some cash also. No, we're not earning no cash today. It's a Friday. We're keeping it like really chill. We're keeping it really relaxed. Because sometimes on Friday. Okay, so people take their biggest losses on Mondays or Fridays. Mondays because they're in a rush to trade. They take trades. They don't necessarily work out. They take a loss. Fridays, maybe they've taken losses over the week, and on Friday they want to make those losses back, and it generally never works out. So you got to relax with that. So the trip on India is on. No, England is on. Oh yes, it's on like Donkey Kong. So look at this. We got these rejections here. 15-minute candle is rejecting that area. Yeah, I think this is going to continue moving bearish now. I mean, while like we're rejecting this area right over here. Once we break the low at 140, 115, 140, 110, this area here, I think we're going to continue moving bearish. The volume from pre-NY and the NY volume coming up in 45 minutes can Continue price breaking below. I think 142.50 is area of more concern because price stopped there before going down. 142.50. Oh yes, that's a minor concern. That area is of minor concern. So I would appreciate if you would stop spamming the chat all over again, but it's okay. Let's take a look at this chart. This is, oh, nice, USD CAD. Beautiful, man. Amazing. I think I'm being too conservative with allowing my trades to keep running. Any tips on how to deal with that? Yeah, the best tips to deal with that is to took partials. Okay, you took partials. Oh, you closed fully over here. Yeah, the best tip is to maybe let 1% run. I mean, 2% run, like let 0.01 run to build that confidence. That's the only tip I have. You know, if you want to know how to let positions run, you got to let them run. You know, if you read a book, the book is going to say, yeah, put stops at break even and let them run. You know, who are you going to trust more, the book or me? The same thing. You know, you just got to let them run. Because the more you let them run, the better you're going to be, like, you know, confidence in it. You know, like you let it run once, it runs for like 40 pips, you let it run again, you get stopped out. But the problem is, your runners, they will only run for maybe 2 out of 10 runners are going to run. That's it. Everything else will get stopped out. All right, let's take a look at this chart here. This is EJ. Okay, waiting for support to be created. Okay. I think instead of waiting for supports to be created, I think you should wait for a minor resistance to be created, because price, if a support is being created, that means price just created a low. You know, so whenever price creates a low, it's going to continue up, create like a minor resistance, and then it's going to continue down. What's this? Gulag gets a kiss. Oh. Someone wanted a kiss in the gulag. Hey, alright, let's take a look here. GCAT trying to push up into confirming new zones. Let's take a look at GPCAT over here. Man, I really hope no one's going overboard with their trades on Fridays over here. What's this GPCAD 1 hour chart? Yeah, looks like it. The only problem is there's some sort of rejections over here, so you got to be careful with that. Let's take a look here. GPCAD. GBPCAD daily chart. Daily is going bullish, all right. Looking at the 4 hour. 4 hour did a deep retest. It's continuing bullish right now. We've broken above this resistance. Looking at the 1 hour. 1 hour. See, here's the problem now. The 1 hour has a wick over here. You know, this basic, I mean, price can come up to fill this wick, no problem. But the problem is the candles, they rejected this area here before. And if you look left, there were more rejections here before as well. You know, so for this candle, so you would basically want price to close above this area, and then the next ones can continue up. Because what you want to see is, you don't want to see this candle reject this area, but you want this candle to close above this area here, where the previous candles were rejecting. You know, because if this candle can do what these candles couldn't do, then this candle, it becomes a gladiator candle. Because this candle is now doing something the other candles could not do at all. You know, so when it closes bullish, that gives room for the next candles to continue moving up. So that's why, like, you know what, this is the area where impulse entries should be, I mean, you should be really careful about impulse entries. Can you please repeat what position would be looking to take on GJ? I think you need to send a chart. You need to send a chart. We're not trying to spoon feed people here. So if you're a grown, I mean, man, come on. Just don't ask for things like that, like when to take a trade, what position to trade, what positions are there. This is for educational purposes. What you need to do is you need to send charts. Once you send charts with your analysis, we're going to look at those charts and then we're going to critique those charts, give you advices, give you opinions, and then you're going to get better that way. You know, like a lot of people, you guys join groups, you guys join like, you know, mentorships, you guys join like different schools or whatever, but you don't share charts. You know, when you don't share charts and when you're just there by yourself, like trying to, like, you know, analyze charts and plot charts and take trades and no one's even looking at your charts, you're never going to get better. You're going to stay in the same position you started from. You will never get better. Man, you guys can watch all the webinars in the world. You can read all the books in the world. You can take all the expensive courses in the world. They will never, ever work for you if you don't have anyone else looking at your charts. You know, if you only have yourself, man, good luck. Good luck with that. That's a very lonely road. You know, but when you have someone looking at your charts, like guiding you and talking you through it, man, you learn much faster and you progress a lot faster too. You know, because at the end of the day, price is only going to go up or down, whether you take a $500 course or you take a $50,000 course. You know, price just goes up or down. It doesn't go left and right. It doesn't go in some magical directions. Nothing. You know, so we got a party going on over there. We had a party last night too. We had 1942 shots last night. So smooth.
Hey man, how was that?
Oh,
Really
so
good,
nice.
huh?
Yeah, pretty smooth.
Yeah, I can imagine. 1942 is it's really good.
Yeah, I didn't think many people ordered those shots at that place because when they brought it out, they were like, oh wow, we all can smell it. And the way they said it, it made me think, yeah, I guess no one really orders 1942s over there.
I mean, how much is a bottle of 1942 at the club?
I don't know.
600?
I don't know, but the shots are like, I think, $50 a shot, 50.
Oh, that's not bad.
50, 60.
Yeah, I remember you paid like 35 or yeah, somewhere $35 for the Fireball on South Beach.
Yeah.
So, and you know, 1942 is way better to hang.
What's this? Candle wick down, rejected this area, then closed back above. This is a 30-minute chart. Okay, looking for support to form. Support forms. So we're looking to take buys. Okay. We'll wait for next candle to wick down, put stops below that candle as it breaks the previous high. Yeah, I think you need to break this area right over here, 140,300. Because look at this, right? Look at this. This candle closed bearish over here, right? And then you had this candle went all the way up and it closed below the open of the previous candle, which means now this is some sort of a resistance. So you'd want price to break and close above this area, like this. And then you'd want the next price to continue moving up. Hey, my analysis is good and my entries are not bad, but I keep closing trades as soon as I go into profits. This weighs heavily on my risk to reward. Where I don't grow my equity, advice please. Yeah, I think a great advice is, I think what's happening over there is like you're having confidence issues. Your analysis is right, you know where price is going to go. And this happens to a lot of people. You know, like a lot of people here, you know, you have confidence issues because because most of the times, I mean, it's true, right? Like you close profits early because you're afraid of a drawdown, you're afraid of what might happen. I think the best way to really solve that issue is to, whenever you take an entry and whenever you want to close that trade, whenever you're afraid, just close maybe 70% of the position, 80% of the position. You know, leave like a smaller thing running, like a smaller trade. Just keep that running, because the more you let smaller trades run, you're going to be working on your confidence. You know, then slowly your confidence is going to increase. You know, then it's going to get to the point where you're like, okay, like, you know what? I'm going to let Now this time, maybe instead of letting a 10% run, I'm going to let 50% run, because I've seen this happen a lot of times and my analysis is always right. So instead of making $1 on this trade, let's try making $5 on this trade. So you let that more run. And then a time comes where you're like, hey, you know what? I've seen this happen so many times. My smaller trades have always run to take profit. So now what I'm going to do, now I'm going to let my full position run. So instead of making $5, now you're making $15. You're making $20. So that takes time. So whenever you're coming from a string of losses and you're taking trades, winning trades, your confidence is always low because you always think about the losses you've taken. So let smaller positions run to build confidence. Do you think within my volume that zone 140, 300 may be ignored? I don't know, Sunny. I mean, if you think it can be ignored, then it can be ignored. But for me, I would need a break above 140, 300, a break and close above here for price to continue moving bullish. Maybe impulse entries, but probably a break and close above 140, 300 because that's the resistance, and we're in a downtrend. Let's take a look over here. Watch on 30-minute, potential support forming for buys. Okay, yeah. If we break below, okay, makes sense. So break above this area would be great buys. If this wasn't Friday, I'd be looking for something like this. Let's take a look here. This is daily. This is 1 hour. Okay, kind of like the same thing on a 30-minute too. Yeah, because right now what's happening is, let's just zoom out here a little bit. Yeah, so if you zoom out here a bit, let's bring it up over here. And let's take a look at it like this, right? So this is in a range. This is now creating a range here, right? And this range has a resistance, and this range has a support down over here. Below this range, there's another range, and this is this range right over here. And this range has a support down over here, and this range also has a resistance up over here, which is also support of the range above it. And then now you want price to break and close above this area so that you can continue moving up. And you need a candle to break the low of this candle here to continue moving down. Yeah, I think that makes sense. That makes much more sense right now. Because if this is a 30-minute chart and this candle is about to close in like 1 minute and 16 seconds, and if the next 30-minute candle can break the low of this previous one, I think this could be a pretty good selling opportunity going down towards, 139, 850, 139, 900, 20 pips away, 18 pips away. Yeah, it could be pretty good. But if we break above 140, 300, then it could be buys. But anticipating for price to go up with NY open when it's in a downtrend, I think that could be a little risky. If price breaks this resistance, bullish confirmations, okay, yeah, looks good. The zones are also correct. Let's take a look at this chart here. This is, ooh, gold. Move my stop loss up, entered on the break of the 30-minute candle. Did gold break up? Oh, it did break up. So nice. It broke the high over there, and yeah, I guess slowly it's going to start climbing up now. It's also gold. Buy executed as the 30-minute candle broke the previous high, stops below the current candle. Beautiful. Is this EJ? EJ, TP1 at 15 pips over there. Enter if candle closes bullish above new support. Yeah, I think it's pretty scary. And the reason why it's scary is because, I mean, we're in a downtrend here. We're in a downtrend. And I would want to see, even if it's forming support, it's forming a low. And when price forms a low in a downtrend or forms a high in an uptrend, those low and the highs respectively, they're retested. there's a very high probability they get retested. So taking buys, I mean, they could work, but they're still risky. So the best position to win is going to be if price goes up, retraces, then you got to wait for price to form some sort of a resistance and then take a sell. I think that's going to be a much higher probability trade, because if you look at your JPY and if you look at it from a buying perspective, what we see is that, okay, on the 30-minute time frame, if we measure this range is probably going to be 13, 14 pips. So that's something that you could look to get out of it. 13, 14 pips out of the buy, because if you look in the smaller time frames, there was an area of consolidation right at 125, 600. But I'd want to see price come up, create like a resistance, and then continue down. GJ, potential fake out to upside area. Okay, potential sell once we close. Potential sell once close bullish here. I think you meant bearish. Wow, man, gold is moving. How much is moved? It's moved like, whoa,
I mean, gold is really good, but the problem is the stop loss is way too big.
Yeah. I mean, this has already moved this 15-minute candle like 13 pips, 14 pips.
It's crazy.
Hey, Wix don't lie. Aren't we supposed to be careful about the news at 9:05 for GJ moves? Let's take a look here. 9:05.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, what can happen at that point? Can GJ go up to correct this whole move down? Who knows? If we break above 14300, and if that news comes in, I think it could be a possibility we can continue up to correct this move. But it can also fall down. Have you tried Korean barbecue? No, I haven't. Like a lot of my friends have told me it's pretty good. Korean barbecue. Hey, good morning. What do you think of this idea on GJ? It's Friday and I'm not sure I will take it, but I'm just practicing reading and predicting moves. All right, Matthew Humphrey. Let's take a look at this. This is GJ, idea for sells, wait for current candle, our next candle to close bullish below resistance. Bearish, right? Potentially next candle walk through minus support to go down. Entry on the low over here, yeah, looks good. Looks good. I think if I would be looking at this trade, I'd probably be looking for price to break below the low over here. I mean, if this 30-minute candle can break below the low here, it can continue moving bearish.
Yeah, I'm with you, Raja. I think that's gonna be the safe play for today. Looking for sells.
Yep. I'm deciding what pairs to stick to. Any advice on how many as well? I think one pair is enough. If you can just focus on one pair, I think that's more than enough. One pair, 1 to 2 trades a day, and that's it. One pair and 1 to 2 trades. And that works. The only problem is that sometimes, the pair you're looking at, it may start ranging, and then you may be enticed to look at some other pair, or your buddy is looking at some other pair, so you want to look at that pair. That's where your concentration breaks. So once you're focusing on one pair, man, that's it. Even if that pair is ranging, you're riding it out. You're like, okay, it's no problem, it's ranging, I'm going to ride this out. Because once it ranges, it's going to break out, and once it breaks out, you're going to get that trade. Even if you miss that trade, but still you're going to get it the next time it happens. So it's really, really, really important for you to focus on one pair. Josh looks like Jason Derulo.
Yeah.
I don't think if that's a good thing. Josh is
No,
like,
yeah, that's the
holy.
problem.
Jason Derulo. Ooh. You know what? That's true. Let me pull that up. Let me put up Jason Derulo over here.
Oh man, Raja, we're gonna start too early today.
Oh shit, man.
Oh
Look at
man.
that. He's just a little bit more tan.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. All right. Looks like we got Jason Derulo stunt double over here. Ooh, UJ still dropping. EJ is coming up. GJ is coming up towards 140, 300. All right, what do you think of this? Perfect example of fractals. Fractals? I don't even know what fractals are. I think fractals are those dots, right? Those dots. Those dots on the charts. I used to use fractals. Market, oh, what's this? This is gold. Took profit here when saw rejection, okay. Looks good. Fractals, markets are fractals. Same thing, repeat in every time frame. Oh yeah, exactly. You know, the same things repeat in every time frames. Let's take a look at this. This is GJ. Waiting to see if price breaks through resistance. And my open volume could break this resistance to correct sales from London session. Makes sense. Break and close above this area, and yeah, same idea over here. Fractals. I have no idea. I have no idea what they are, how they work. Looks like Batula is pretty happy today. His EU hit target. Euro USD. Did it fill the whole range? Oh wow, it did fill the whole range. The entire range got filled. Right from down over here. It's pretty good, pretty good. Bullish trend, man, these are the money trades. These are the trades I live for. I mean, you have bullish trend, price makes a high, comes down, creates a support. With this candle close support formed, really high probability for price to continue up to retest the high. You know, those are the trades which I'm like, wow, man, I can't wait for those trades. I mean, now it's still continuing to run. Same thing, you know, on GPY or let's say your JPY, right? Let's take a look at your JPY right over here. We look at your JPY, same thing here. Trend is bearish, price came down, price became a support. It needs to form a resistance, and then it's going to come down to retest the low. You know, those are called money trades. All right, let's take a look at this chart. This is from Mora. Let's take a look here. This chart is, ooh, GJ. Okay, this is the 10-pip range, 30-minute chart, 30-minute time frame. Daily is bearish. Waiting for retest, close the bearish candle. Stop loss below this, runner target. Yeah, looks good. It's pretty good. So you're waiting for a candle to close bearish at this point. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think instead of, yeah, you know, that's going to be tricky. You know, if candle closes bearish, it's still closing above this support. That's the thing. That's the thing I'm looking out for. So I would want it to see to break below this bullish 30-minute candle, so that we can have a high probability of price dropping down. That's something I could probably hope for. Let's see how big that stop is going to be. Like, if this candle continues down, stop is going to be like 14, 15 pips and a continue bearish. I think we could probably count on the 15-minute as well for the stop, because 15-minute basically created a support, came up, and if this 15-minute candle breaks the low of the previous 15-minute candle, then there's a high probability that it's going to continue moving bearish here. Ooh, gold is at 1962. Damn, tapped into 1963. Wow.
I think GJ is coming. He's coming.
Yeah. GJ is coming and gold is going.
Yeah. I'm not touching gold, trust me.
Can you look at this? Can you? Hey, here's my first chart after watching your stream for 2 months consistently every day. All right, let's take a look at this one chart here first. Sold once the new 15-minute candle broke the previous low. Beautiful. Thank you for all the support. Awesome, man. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the support. You know, you came on the stream this morning to share your chart, to share your information. Man, whenever someone shares their chart, it's like they're sharing their personality. You know, because I think that your charts are like a direct. Oh, there we go. Let's forget about the personality bullshit. Let's take a look at this over here.
Yeah.
We're
Let's focus on
yeah, we broke below the 15-minute right over here. Man, this is good. We're going to continue moving bearish. 15-minute broke the low. This is a 30-minute low here. Once we broke that, once we break that right over here, man, we're continuing down. Are we looking at a sell stop entry? Well, Rob, there is no we. There is you, me, and Kervin, and Mana, and Sacha, and, you know, Josh, and Leroy,
There's
you know.
no we.
Yeah, there's no we.
No.
There's no we. It's okay, here's the thing. First things first. First thing, it's Friday. It's Friday, so you should really, really lower down your risk. You know, that's the first thing, it's a Friday. Second thing is, if you do enter this trade, understand it's a Friday, and on Fridays, some bullshit happens on Friday sometimes. And if you enter the trade, it's going to be based on the break of the low of the previous candle right over here. And even then, this is going to be an impulse entry, and you're going to be lowering down your risk. Right? And then you're anticipating price to continue moving down.
Yeah, damn it. I really like this. I want to see this 15-minute candle closing below 140, 130 to be able to take this sell. And from there, it's going to be like 13 pips easy, going to 140 flat. And then maybe we penetrate the 140 flat or 139.95, which is my original target.
Yeah, man, the NY Open is coming in soon, and I think that's going to help us.
Yeah.
That's going to help us. NY Open.
And you know, around 9 a.m. is going to be a bloody Friday.
It's going to bring the price like this.
Who knows what's going to happen? 9:05 is going to be really bad.
Someone saying stop loss is like 15 pips. Yeah, I think so. It should be like 14, 15 pips. I mean, if we break below the low here, let's see this. This is 140, 120. Looking at the 15-minute, 140, 120. Yeah, this 15-minute candle is about to close. I think if the next 15-minute candle breaks the low here, 140, 120, I think a very aggressive stop is going to be above that 15-minute candle, which is going to be less than 15 pips. But like a good conservative stop is going to be above the 30-minute candle. We're looking for a break after 140, 155. I mean, I don't know, man. I've explained this like 6 times. You know, if you're looking for a break below 16, I mean, yeah, just you guys can do whatever you want, but a good break below this 30-minute will be pretty good. You know, these repetitive questions of analysis, this basically means lack of confidence. That's it. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. Everyone know where price is going to go. Everyone know where the entries are going to be. But then still, once those questions keep on coming, that means there's a lack of confidence. Should I enter now? Where should my stop loss be? How about right now? How about right now? Should I enter now? Should I enter now? That's just lack of confidence, and you just got to execute. Once you execute, man, listen, whenever you enter a trade, you have committed to greatness. Because what's going to happen is whether you're going to be like, whether traders are going to go in a drawdown and it's going to test your ability to hold that drawdown, that how confident are you, like you are in that move, so that's what's going to happen. Or if it's going to be a loss, then what can happen is then you can look back and say, okay, like, what, I entered this trade, I committed to greatness, I took a loss, now this is time for me to learn. Let me see what I didn't see at that point. Or let me see, was there something missing at that point? Like, look at right now, price came down, it was kind of like teasing the low. I know someone entered a sell over there, anticipating it to break the low, but it didn't break the low. And then you're like, oh man, it didn't break the low, man. Damn. So you gotta chill, you gotta relax. Also it's Friday. It's Friday, you gotta be very careful. When withdrawing from trading account in Canada, do we pay income tax or is it considered capital gain tax? It depends how it's set up. I have my thing set up, so I trade under a company, so when the money comes in, it goes through a little channel, and then from capital gains, it becomes like, like a company profit. So it's company profits. I pay taxes based on corporate tax. So you got to get an accountant and tell the accountant what you're looking for. Tell the accountant what your condition is, and they will help you that way. Like a lot of people, you guys have accountants, and you're not open and honest with your accountants. You got to understand, the accountants are like your doctors. When you go to the doctor, you tell your doctor everything that's happening to you, because that's your body. The doctors have studied to give you opinions on your body. The accountants are doctors of money. You have different accounts, corporate accounts, whatever you're running, you got to tell that to your accountants, and they will tell you how to solve those issues. I'm not trading, I'm just done already, but I think it will respect support. Let's take a look at this. GJ 15 minute. I think we will come down to reject support over here, then turn bullish. Stop loss will be below previous, not taking trade, but watching to see. Yeah, that can happen. I think a good buy will be above 14300. If we're looking at a 15 minute, looks like this move up was an impulse move up, because it came up and it corrected all the way back down really quick. So that was an impulse move right over here. So now if we want the 30 minute to continue bearish, we want this 15 minute candle to continue down to break the lows there. But if it doesn't happen, then we're basically in a range right over here. If you have a job and do this on the side, you should report it as capital gains and losses. Yes. What I basically do is, whatever my losses are, those go with expenses. Those losses are expenses. The commissions you pay when you take trades, those are expenses. Because those are legit expenses. You're spending money to take trades, so those are expenses. If you already have an LLC, in Canada we don't have LLC. Hello, I'm from India. I just want to ask you how to send a chart. Explain me. I don't know, man. You gotta go ask Modi. You gotta go ask Modi to see if you can really trade Forex in India. I think you can, but I mean, everything's just explained, man, in the description. You just gotta go read. Ooh, someone is saying it's illegal in India to trade Forex. That's a little too strict, man. Your views about Naveen Prithyani. Naveen Prithyani is a trader from Toronto. I mean, from Ontario. And when I was learning how to trade, I was watching his videos. I was watching his videos on YouTube. You know, I was watching videos of Akil Stokes from the US. This guy from the US, they have their own thing going on over there. You know, they have partners. So I was watching his videos. They're mostly focused on price action. You know, and that's where I learned that, okay, like, you know what? Maybe indicators is not the way to go. Maybe this price action is the way to go. You know, so they're focused a lot on price action. That's where I got really, really interested in price action. Hey, Raja, are you from India? Oh, God forbid, bro. I'm from Pakistan. Oh, Egypt retracing over here too. I'm from Somalia. Can you check CAD JPY? Maybe that is good trade. Well, thank you. But I think you need to send a chart. Hey, are you still doing the Magic Keys contest? Yes, we're doing the Magic Key contest. So basically what's going on is we're giving out 3 prizes, right? 3 prizes. One prize is going to be $500 account. Second prize is going to be Magic Keys. And third prize is going to be a discount on Magic Keys. But what we got to do is we have to kind of like see what the contest is going to be. We have the prizes we're going to give away, but we want to kind of like structure what the contest is going to be basically. Probably musical chairs or something, but we'll see what we can do. Have online musical chairs contest. Whoever sits first wins. Oh, man. Are you familiar with Andrew's trading channel? He's a scalper and has lots of content on his YouTube. Andrew's trading channel. Let's take a look here. Okay, you know what we're gonna do today? Since it's a Friday, we're probably gonna be the myth busters, the Forex myth busters. You have any myths? Bring them forward, and we're gonna bust those myths.
What about the myth that the Earth is flat? I know you know a lot of.
Man, you know what? Like a lot of people get really mad at that. You know when I say the Earth is flat.
I know.
And it's just sheep mentality.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Andrew, and welcome
You're
back, guys, to my channel.
Oh, Andrew's changed, man. Andrew speaks really, really quick. Wow.
Roger.
Hey.
Roger, remember the guy that believed in the flat earth? He built a rocket.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
I don't know.
I think he died.
Oh, you didn't hear the story, huh?
He died.
No.
He died. Try to prove that the earth was flat.
Oh, what he tried to do?
That's.
He tried to prove.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Curry.
No, he wanted to prove that the Earth is flat. So the guy is dead now. So please don't start talking about the Earth is flat.
No, what happened though?
Oh, so he built a rocket, right?
Yeah.
And when his rocket went, I forgot how much up in the air, it ended up coming back down, and the parachute didn't release.
Didn't open. Yeah.
That's what happened to the flat earth guys trying to prove the earth is flat.
So what was he trying to do with that rocket? Like to go in space to check?
He was trying to go on orbit to see that the earth.
Oh damn, poor
flat.
guy, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
poor
Google
guy.
it, man. It'll pop up.
Yeah, basically he wanted to take a GJ trade, full margin trade, without any confirmations.
Without any stop loss.
Without stop loss, yeah. I mean, the stop loss didn't get triggered.
He got slipped. The stop loss got slipped.
You know how is it when we take the UCAD trades?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, so this means that like his mission was incomplete because there was a malfunction with the parachute.
Yeah.
Probably we can
Now,
send someone from the gulag on that mission.
Nah, man, he tried to do it in a high volatility. He tried to trade it during the news.
Oh, damn, poor guy.
yeah.
Stop loss got slipped.
What's this? Hey, can you expose foreign exchange? He had called me to say I won a giveaway to Miami, but said I had to send him rent money first. Expose his ass, bro. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. If you're that desperate to fly to Miami that now you want to expose somebody, man.
All right. Let's go to Instagram and look for foreign exchange. Lions of Forex.
Lines of Forex?
Yeah. Yeah, the first one. And the second one too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
good.
he's my friend though, so but yeah, I know he's scamming a lot of people.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah, big time.
it's like a literal scam.
Yeah.
Oh, 500,000 followers. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, man, like lifestyle. Like when I see lifestyle photos, I just want to yak. I just want to like. I don't know.
You could have lifestyle post pictures, but it has to be natural.
Yeah, man, I really wish I had someone following me around taking pictures of me. You know, that'd be amazing. You don't really need these many screens. Realistically, I mean, no, yeah, you don't need those many screens.
The more screen you have, the more money you make, right?
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
That dude is trading like 3 markets. He's trading equities, futures, and Forex.
Oh, 1 million is shit money. All right. Do you know how much is $1 million?
Yeah.
People don't understand how much 1 million really is. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't really know, man. Oh, what's this? Tycoons? Tycoon goddess. Lines of Forex. CEO billionaires. Oh, blocked. Because we build CEOs. CEOsbillionaires.com. CEO hat. Oh, that's actually a pretty good shirt. It's kind of expensive though.
Damn,
Really?
$45, man.
Yeah.
We should increase our pricing on. God damn.
Yeah, $45 is a lot. It's $20.10. Specific.
And I think that's Canadian, right?
That's Canadian. That's like $18 US. Yeah. Oh, sold out. Oh. Yeah. Okay. We see it now. We see it now. Foreign exchange. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, when you're young and see the thing about Miami, I don't understand the thing about Miami is, the thing about Miami is everyone I know, everyone has these supercars in Miami. Everybody. Every person I see, they have supercars in Miami. I don't know what's going on in Miami. Maybe they have these secret trees with money growing on them. I have no. That thing doesn't go over here. In the GTA, it's not like that. Like here, people have stuff, but it's all. People have stuff here, but it's all hidden. Like it's all private. No one really goes out and see, hey, look at my car. Like it's all private. No one knows about it.
To be honest, we went on a cruise with my girlfriend and we came back at the at Miami port and we stayed over for 2 extra days. And we went in Miami Beach on a terrace, having a little hookah, just chilling. And that street, man, I never seen that many supercars in like 1 hour. It was just like they have like Ferraris, Lambos, like we have like Cadillac here,
Yeah.
just like it's retarded.
Yeah, I think it's a lifestyle. It's just a lifestyle.
Yeah, I think so. I travel a lot around the U.S. and it's really hard to find a city with the same mentality as Miami because You know, if you live in Miami, you want to have this supercar, or you want to have a really nice, a really nice car, Cadillac or whatever. And if you go to New York, you're not gonna find those type of cars over there. Vegas is another city that you can find a lot of supercars, but Miami is crazy, man. I mean, I think you can rent any supercar here for the entire day for $2,000, something like that.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
So you can rent it and do nice Instagram pictures.
Yeah,
It's yours,
all
right?
for the gram. There's a lot of companies that now they are doing like a photo shoot inside private jets.
oh yeah.
But I mean, what's the point? I don't get it.
Crazy.
Yeah, look at this. There are these companies right here. Dreamphotography.com. Yeah, let's go over here. Private jet photo shoot. You can do photo shoots with. Oh, this isn't the private jet stuff. This is something else. Fake private jet photos. Can you imagine, man? And you post that on Instagram? Like inside, deep inside, you know that it's fake. Deep inside, you know it's fake. And then
Exactly. So what's the whole point with that?
it's
Who you want to prove you're rich?
yeah,
I
I know.
mean,
Like if your dad sees this, he's gonna know, man. I know you ain't flying no private. You fake ass. Is this why God put you on earth? Like can you imagine what is this the reason why you were created? That you can go and fake a picture on a jet? Come on, man. That's the reason why you were put on earth.
man.
Yeah, right now, so far, there's nothing really happening here. GG's trying up. This is NY Open right now. It really needs to go above 14300 to continue going up. All right, let's take a look at this. Someone says this is a reality. Okay, oh yeah, yeah, exactly. This is the other part of Miami. This is the reality of Miami. This is where all the gators are, I think, in these bushes right over here, these things over here. I've seen this on TV a lot.
that's
I
pretty
think.
fun. I've done that. The
This one?
airboats. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty fun. Yeah.
yeah, I want to do this, man. Next
That's
time,
me driving it. If you scroll down, there's a lobster boat that's pretty sick too.
this one?
Yeah, I ran that for 7 years.
Oh wow.
That's my boat.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Once you get off Miami Beach, it like slows down a lot. Homestead's like out in the boonies. You got the Everglades and the woods and all that.
Yeah, the real bushes. Oh, looks like you just continuing bearish over here. There are no buys on UJ at all. None. No buys whatsoever. Continuing down, all time frames are bearish. Looking at gold, there are no sells on gold. Gold is its own animal. Man, like we had this breakup. Some people caught these buys on gold, pretty good. GJ is still stuck in this range. We still need now. Now GJ is ranging between 140,300 and 140,150. This is in a range now. Now you would just want to wait, look at Instagram, go read some forums, read baby pips, whatever you want to do, smoke a doobie. But this is ranging right now. If you only trade GJ, you're waiting for it to break out of the range. What happened with Purple Woman for the stream guest today? I don't know. Things didn't line up on my end, and I think next week we can have him. Hey, Chris, we can see your feet. Chris, you got
It's fake.
It's fake. Fake feet. That's what happens on Fridays, you know? On Fridays, you see the setup coming, you take the trade, and boom, Friday comes in with a big baseball bat and knocks you out of the park. You're like, nah, 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 not today. That was a Freaky Friday.
And then I had someone write me a message said, "Hey man, we need a bearish version of the cap. So when the market's trending up, we put the bullish at. When the market's trending down, we put the bearish at. So with the red line, you know."
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe I think like different variations would be. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! You just still falling down over here.
Yeah, the Prime Minister of Japan just resigned. So I don't know if that has anything to do with the yen increasing in value. Yeah. Shinzo Abe. Shinzo Abe.
Shinzo Abe.
Shinzo.
Do you know ICT? No, I don't know ICT. How do we join Zoom? You can't join Zoom. Where can you learn price action? You can learn price action by watching how candles move. Look at this big time scammer, okay? You are always jovial. Yeah, it's good to stay jovial. You know, because when you're jovial, you know, you're happy. Look at that, your JPY. See, it didn't go up. Once you broke the low in the 30-minute here, heading downtown. Downtown, straight to the alley. Your JPY. Chija's here turning down here again now. You know, the 1 hour candle is about to drop. I mean, if this 1 hour candle breaks the low here, it's gonna probably continue moving bearish. I want to meet someone that actually understands ICD strategy. You know what? When I first started, I ran across this market maker thing. I dived deep into this market maker, black hole. And in that black hole, I saw the ICT strategy, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. If the market makers are out there to get my $1,000, I want to make sure my $1,000 are safe. So I'm gonna get in this ICT strategy. So I started looking at the ICT strategy. I went on it for about an hour, and then after an hour, I was like, man, this is just way too. I mean, I don't know what's going on over here. So I stopped. I stopped at that, and then I started learning about Bollinger Bands. So that's what happened with me. It got way too complicated. What should be size of account if I want to use 10 lot? I think if you want to use 10 lots, you should have at least 30,000, 40,000. You know, yeah, 30,000, 40,000. I think it's gonna be pretty good. When was your last negative month? I think it was last year. Would you trade this 4 hour? Oh. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. GJ, strong bear. Oh, whoever sent this chart from the Gulag, man, this is a really, really good labeled chart. really, really good label chart. Support, strong support created by wicks over here. Perfect. Looking for price to retrace here and reject for a down move. This is GJ. Stop loss here or above. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I also think we can continue moving down. I also think we can continue moving down because, you know, we're creating like this resistance over here. And I mean, if price breaks below this area here, man, your stops are like 14, 15 pips. You're taking profits way down over here. Like, you know, it's like 26 pips. 139, 870, you know, 900. And these are like really, really good targets. Search Coben FX on IG. All right, let's search Coben FX on IG. Coben FX. This guy? Coben FX Life. Oh, okay. I know this person. I know this person through Forex Rob. Because Forex Rob hung out with him. But still, man, like lifestyle photos, I don't know. I don't know. I think I could, you know, maybe there's certain things people feel comfortable, right? Sometimes, you know, like people feel comfortable by like posting their pictures and, you know, their lifestyle pictures and this and that. That's awesome, you know. But maybe they don't feel comfortable in sharing their trading results. You know, maybe they don't feel comfortable in taking live trades or sharing that information. You know, me, I don't feel comfortable someone taking my picture and me posing and posting on Instagram. That's just not me. I don't know. I'd feel like a total, I don't know. Like, I don't want to say the word, but I'd feel like a retard. Like if my dad would see that, they were like, yeah, hey, what are you doing over there? You know, like, come on. I mean, that's just me. That's just how I was brought up and grew up. You know, I'm just me. But I'm more comfortable in sharing, you know, my analysis and my charts and like talking to people and yeah, like that's what I like better. Maybe it's just maybe my age or maybe the position in life I'm in right now, like being married and having kids, like having a home. You know, maybe it's that. Because, like, to be honest, I discovered Forex when I was 28, when I was already married and when I was already planning for a kid. So Forex was not, I didn't discover Forex just to make money. I discovered Forex just because I was bored. You know, I just wanted to do something on the side. So I think it's a phase, you know, like when you're young. Of course, when I was young, when I was like 22, 23, 24, and okay, here's the thing. I was never exposed to this lifestyle of having like, you know, expensive shoes and cars and having expensive watches since till I was 28. You know, if I was young in my early 20s and if I got exposed to that kind of lifestyle, then I would have said, okay, you know what? Yeah, I want that. I want that. But I was going into a phase of having more responsibility, so that lifestyle it didn't really like, you know, attract me at all. Like, you know, like we go out and have fun. We get, you know, it's like when we were in Miami. I mean, Ted, that's not about Ted. Like me, like we went out for dinner last night. It was like I think four people, 5 people. Bill came to about like $1,500. You know, $1,500 bill, $500 tip. You know, it's not like we're gonna turn around and post that on the gram that, hey, look what we're doing. We had this big dinner. We did this big tip. No, you know, that's all private. I mean, we'd feel like total morons if we posted that. For what? For who? You know, like if you're gonna go out, you're gonna have fun. You know, you gotta have fun. You know, like no one needs to know about it. All right, so since we were talking, now the 30-minute candle is breaking the lows over here. And since we start breaking the lows...
My sell stop is about to get activated.
Ooh.
Because I know if we break below 140, 130, we're heading downtown.
Man, if you didn't take profits on gold, if you didn't secure profits on gold, yeah, I think it's very important to secure profits. All right, let's see. Will gold, Raja, will gold wick 1 hour wick fill? Will gold wick 1 hour wick fill? Yeah, I think it should. Oh, it didn't really fill it. It just came down. See that your JPY, the trend was, it made a low, what we were talking about. Whenever it's going to make a low, there's a very high probability for retest the low. And low is getting retested. You know, trend is down. We look for sells. Even on GJ here. GJ is getting a little harder now, you know, because it's ranging, it's not breaking that low, it's getting a little harder. Once it breaks that low, then yeah, it's coming down. Yeah, there we go. That's Kervin Velasquez. Hey, Raja, do you use funding talent? No, not yet. Okay.
Yeah, look for something like that on GJ.
Yep.
Once we break that previous wicks, and
Yep.
it's going downtown.
That's it.
140 flat should be the first target, and 139.95 should be the second target, and you know, just let it run. It's Friday.
Yeah.
I feel it
There we
coming.
go.
I feel it coming, babe.
Yeah, this is pretty nice now. We've broken the low here. Stops are like 13, 14 pips. Kervin, you're right. 140 first and then continuing on further down.
There's 13 pips to the downside to 140, and then 5 more pips.
Oh,
That's
wow.
right.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go, GG. Come
There
on.
we go.
Come.
Sell stop got activated.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? I'm only up 1% on my FTMO challenge, and I need to be up. Oh, and I need to be at 3% by today. Wow.
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
problem.
full
with
margin GJ then.
Full margin
Margin
GJ.
That's a
All-
problem with FTMO with the
All
with
for the
fixed
gram.
load.
Let's do it for the gram. Let's go, GG. Come on. Let's make 10% then.
Yeah, you're right. Like that's one problem. That's one problem because now you're like pressured to get that
Yeah.
percentage.
You're gonna be trapped being over trading and over leveraging. So that's why when you brought those girls with funding talents, that's why I liked their program way much better than FTMO because there's no stress, you know. So
Yeah. I'm with you, Sacha.
Man, this is going to be the easiest trade for today.
I think so.
Easiest
Yeah.
trade. We've been talking about this for the last, what, 2 hours? 1.5 hour.
1.5, yeah.
1.5 hour.
GG.
GJ. GJ.
Ooh, your JPY is also falling here. UJ fell a little more. Come on, GJ, your turn now.
Yeah.
See now, this 30-minute candle, it needs to close below 140, 150. If it closes below 140, 150, there's a very, very, very high probability next candle will continue moving down.
At 8 a.m. 23 push is about to come. Here we go.
Oh, my gym emailed me a article, and that article is like overcome gym insecurity. Man, I'm the least insecure person at the gym. The least insecure. Do you know any Forex funder program that is without stress? You know, so far, what I do know, funding talent, they don't have those kind of limitations. Um, I mean, yeah, they don't have those kind of limitations. There's no stress. There's no timelines. There's no targets you have to meet. I mean, when you got to meet targets in trading, I don't think trading is stress free at that point.
And you have those bi-weekly bonus. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I don't know about those bi-weekly bonuses.
So funding talent is legit.
Yes, I have 2 people that I referred to them that actually got their first bi-weekly bonuses. So that's good. So I'm actually, I was in a drawdown last week, so I missed that bi-weekly bonus. But now this week I'm up like 2,500, so should be good.
You know, before people throw me in the coals here, I'm just gonna lay it out that FTMO is also pretty good. It's pretty legit. It's good. They pay out people. You know, I'm not saying anything bad. You know, because there are some retards here who like to twist words in that. But the only thing is, there's some things that are done better by one company, and there are some things that are done better by the other. You know, so that's all what we're discussing here. Because I know, man, you guys are out there who will twist words and they'll say, oh, Raja said this on the term, and the such a guy said this, and Kerwin agreed. You know, it's gonna happen. So just laying out the disclaimer here, open. You know, I mean,
I'm not saying FTM was not good. Just saying, for me, it was just a better decision because I don't like being stressed. You know.
let's see.
Man, come on, Kerwin, do something. It's stuck over there.
Yeah, it's stuck in there. Well, there's only 7 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close.
Where is
So let's see. Hopefully, it doesn't pull back and close back in above the previous support, which was created around 140, 140, 14. So that's the only thing you need to be aware of. If this candle, see.
Oh, yes, sir. It's gonna continue on.
Yeah, if this candle doesn't close somewhere here, and if the body of the candle closes back in this thing, just, you know, just click out, because we may come back to retest this resistance. But other than that, we're good.
Yep.
Everything looks good. So yeah.
The entry was at the break of this low right over here.
Yeah.
This was the entry here.
Should be good. This 30-minute candle should be good.
Yep. Should continue on bearish.
There we go.
Ooh, it's coming.
Yep.
It's coming.
Yeah.
142 is in the vicinity.
Yes. 140. Let's go.
Looks like Euro JPY is also dropping here as expected. UJ is also dropping as expected. Gold is whatever. Gold has its own mind, man.
Damn it. Okay, this 5-minute candle close without wick at the bottom, but it should continue going downtown. Let's go, Gigi. Come on.
Let's go fill this wick.
Let's make the gulag happy today. It's Friday, so all for the gram. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Gigi.
We're at 140. 140.060. 140.060. Can we get 140? 140 even is right below this wick right over here. 6 more pips. Come on.
Yeah, man. Come on.
See now, this whole anticipation is based on the NY open volume. So we're anticipating the NY open volume to continue pushing GJ bearish.
Well, you're practicing, right?
Yeah, we're practicing.
Testing.
Man, you got-
Testing,
you-
testing.
Get out of me, man.
We're warming up the horn over there. I don't like this trade. Oh, okay. Well, it's just about probability. When you look at this, you just have to look at probability. What's the probability price will go up compared to what's the probability price will go down? That's it. That is all what you have to ask yourself. And when you look at this, you're like, okay, there's a higher probability price will go down than there's a probability price is going to go up. So then you start to look at that, okay, if there's a high probability for a price to go down, where could be my entry? Where could be my stop loss? Where could be my take profit? And that's it. And if it does play out, you're like, okay, perfect. You know what? It played out. If it doesn't play out, then you're like, okay, well, maybe it was the odds of it not working out. Because you also have to understand, every strategy that you trade, that strategy has the probability of it working out or not. There are odds of it working out or not. Like if you trade break and retest, or if you trade the golden fib rejection, whatever that is, that also has a probability that, okay, there's a 60 or 70% probability it's going to work out. Maybe sometimes, you get stuck in that 30 or 20% probability where it doesn't basically work out. And it is what it is. At that point, you're like, well, I tried. I executed on the rules I saw, on the, confirmations I saw, and it didn't work out. Okay, maybe we're going to try it next time. Not next minute or the next 5 minutes, but next time. Next time means like the next day. I know some people go back in the market and they try to avenge the market. Where did you enter? I didn't enter this trade. I'm not trading on Friday today. I'm just being a spectator here with my pom-poms.
Don't close back in that range, please.
Yeah, no, I think you guys are good. You guys are good. It's closing below. It's going to continue bearish.
Yeah. Still good.
And every time I hear that song, it makes me laugh.
Pep, pep, pep.
Need the help of the pug.
All right, what's this? I will reduce my risk by moving my stop once the candle closes. Okay, okay.
God damn it.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Now this is where things get a little interesting.
Yeah.
Freaky Friday. Freaky, Freaky Friday.
And I'm closing 50%.
Oh. We tried. No, there's no we. I didn't try. You guys tried.
Yeah, right.
There's no we. There's you and me and them.
I mean, you were like 8 or 9 pips in profits. So if you
Yeah,
didn't
oh yeah.
secure some-
It went in some profits.
Yeah, I was 6 because of the
Right,
spread.
you were talking about the funding talent. So their website is for Forex Tips 101. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Right.
Yes.
Poop is coming back down again. But I don't like it.
Yeah, for the Gulag, I'll post their website link in the Gulag chat. Does Defending Talent let you use magic keys? Yes. Yes. Man, you can use magic keys anywhere, everywhere.
Sorry, Carmen, you're alone on that one now.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Even the news, it didn't really do anything. Didn't really move nothing. Nothing at all. You know, the best strategy on Friday is to not really take a trade on Fridays. Oh wow, look at that. See that? The candle closes are so important. The candle closed up over here. Either you closed 50% or you closed out the entire position because it closed above support. You want it to close below support. You know, and now it's ranging. Now you got a support down here, 140, 150, and you got a resistance up at 140, 300. Someone is saying sell gold, sell gold, sell gold. Okay. See now, oh wow, look at those retracements. Man, the news was, I mean, GDP, it was or CAD, core, I mean, it wasn't that good. It was good, it wasn't that good. Maybe personal income was good, but this shouldn't really move market a lot, but you know, it's a Friday. Anything that goes wrong on Friday, I just say it's a Friday, man. What can you do? USJPY is breaking above the highs here, maybe trying to retrace. It's crazy. What would be your max lot size on a 10K account? I think one lot. One lot, two lots, you know, 3 lot on the upside. Should be pretty good. Hey, I remember last week you said you have a prototype for the new magic keys. J Madanadat 98 from the Gulag. I never said there's a new update or a new prototype for magic keys. I never said that. If you can find that statement, I will give you a free magic keys. But that will never happen because I never said that. I said that there was an old prototype. So if you see right here, this was the first prototype of magic keys, the white one. And then this was the final version right over here, the black one. Only 3 people in the world have the white one. 3 people in the world. It's pretty heavy. It's made of metal. Can you imagine 3 people in the world? Wow.
God damn.
Market fluidity is your course. No. It's Raja Banks. I'm Rakeel. So you gotta go talk to Raja Banks. Any more setups on GJ? Kervin, open up the bag there. You have any more GJ setups?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look for some.
Yeah, you have any more GJ setups over there?
Like my grandmother, when
yeah,
you know, my grandmother used to save his money right here.
Let me get the pocket money out for you.
Yeah, you know, yeah, that was my grandmother.
No, we don't have any more setups in the bag. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wow, do people think we're fucking like magicians over here? Pull up a setup out for you.
Yeah, we said it. If this candle close back in above this support, the next one it should retest the resistance. So right now, just wait. And you're gonna have some news around 9:05. So be safe.
Yeah. Can you review Risky Ricky? Risky Ricky. All right. Sounds pretty risky, man.
If it's exactly, if it's risky, man.
Would you take a risky trade? I don't know.
Who is calling himself like that? That's crazy.
Oh, Risky Ricky.
And it definitely looked like a Risky Ricky.
It's more like, looks like more like multi-level marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know if you want. I don't even know, but see, here's the thing. If I look at the profile, the pictures, I have no idea what the person does. I have no clue what the person does. You know, like you should be able to look at that and 25-year old. Oh wow, man. Let's take a look at the website over here. Oh, Gigi's coming back. Gigi's coming back in town.
Don't do this to me, JJ.
You'll have to wait for Kennel to close.
True.
Bearish here. All right. Oh, free training, our services. Let's take a look over here, man. It's pretty interesting. Okay, Forex trading 150 is pretty good, pretty solid. 97 monthly, 2,500 one-time payment. Wow, so many services here. This is like oh, whoa, $7,500. Damn. With this package, wow, man, that's crazy. Oh, we got a lot of people saying, oh, the gulag is really roasting risky Ricky over here. So I don't know.
You know, Raja, when it's a mentality when someone is asking for too much money, people think he's a very successful, and let's buy his course. So why don't you start this one?
Yeah. I don't know. I'd feel pretty bad. To tell someone, hey, it's gonna cost you like 5,000 or 7,000. I'd be like, no, man, it's not worth 5,000. Like you can make more money. Like like let's say a course is like my course is like $500. Like if someone takes that course, I'm like, okay, you know what, well and good. But like I'll never have it at like 5,000 or 7,000 because to me it's just not going to be fair. Because I'd say, well, I go live every day and someone's paying 5,000, 7,000. I mean, no, man, god damn. Like, trust me, if someone's paying me for a $5,000 course, like 3 times a month, 4 times a month, Kervin, trust me, I'm getting 2 Lambos.
No, yeah, I know.
Trust me.
Raja, at least if you are charging even for 500 or something, at least you are proving yourself in some live sessions, live videos, like everyone is seeing what is your success rate. And those guys who are charging like 7,000, 8,000, they don't want to give you even one live session to prove their abilities.
I mean, if you got scammed, let's say 3-4 years ago, that's okay because you basically didn't have any resource to look for a good mentorship or a good course of Forex. But nowadays, man, if somebody scam you, you must be dumb because
I know a person.
nobody can believe this crap.
I know a person who did subscription like with $100 on each website where he finds some signals and stuff for Forex and stocks. And what he did, he introduced his own web portal where he said like, I will give you live signals for Forex, for stock and stuff. And his membership is like 5,000.
Oh,
wow.
Wow. All right, someone said talk about Sammy. Yeah, I don't know. The account is private. I have no idea. What's this? Apex Paragon? Oh, this account is also private.
That's weird. He blocked you. I actually wrote to him.
Oh.
Yeah, he's from Montreal.
Apex Paragon.
He trades a lot of fundamentals.
Achieve excellence. Oh, nice.
It's freaking expensive.
Yeah, I'm blocked over here. I don't know what's going on. Aussie guy repeats you on his live stream. I don't know what that is. Ooh, looks like if this 15-minute candle stays bearish here, I think this is the point where it's going to continue moving bearish from this point. Yeah. Second chance. Yeah, that'd be like the second chance, giving this trade to continue moving down. There's a group of Pakistani Forex traders where the admin sells his old AAF course without showing any results. They blocked me for promoting you there. Oh. Yeah, there are a lot of things like that happen, Let's take a look here. Risky Ricky. Yeah. I think anything's risky if you follow a lifestyle. Here's the thing, you know, actually that's a very long topic, so I'm not going to get into that. Hey Raja, care to fill us in what happened between you and the Forex scalper? Junette Dipo Guso. What do you think this is? Desperate Housewife episode? We're not here to discuss gossip. How much percentage of monthly growth is a good month? I think having I think it depends what your target is. Like 10% a month, 10% a month is pretty good. 5% a month is pretty good. The thing is, like, when you have those targets, I mean, sometimes, you know, you can have realistic targets. Realistic targets a month are like 10%, I would say. Unrealistic would be like someone saying 20% or 50%. You know, sometimes, you know, with experience, you can get those higher numbers like 50%, 60%. Like in March, I did 100%. No, in June. And that was, I think that was, it blew my mind too, you know, the way it happened. But like realistically, 10% is pretty good. So then you're breaking it down into like weekly and then the daily. Because the thing is, like, when you start at first, you're starting with smaller percentages, right? Because you're gaining that consistency, you're gaining that confidence. So when you're starting out, I always tell guys, hey, listen, start out by risking 1% a day. You know, 1% a day, and see where your profitability is. Not as in profitability and how much you're making, like, you know, in dollar amounts, but like profitability, like based on your trades. If you're doing 1% a day, risking 1%, then over the course of the month, you're looking to see that, okay, how many trades have you been winning? You know, once you have a statistical data that, okay, like, you know what, let's say if you took 20 trades, or let's say if you took one trade a day, right? One trade a day is about like 21 trades a month. If you took 21 trades, out of those 21 trades, how many trades did you win and how many trades did you lose? Now, this requires a lot of discipline, right? A lot of discipline is because you're taking only one trade a day, right? Means you took one trade on Friday, you took one trade on Monday, you took one trade on Tuesday. Right? It's not like you're taking a trade on New York session, then following that up with an Asian session trade and then a London session trade. No, you're taking one trade. That's a lot of discipline. You know, if you can do that, things are going to be very, very well for you. So if you're taking one trade a day, 21 trades, and then you're looking at that and say that, okay, I took 21 trades and I had, let's say, 10 losses. I had 10 losses, I had 11 wins. So let me look at that. Let me look at all my losses and see how could I have made my losses better. Because trust me, man, honest to God, any trade you take, that trade, that same scenario is going to happen again, if not next day, maybe next week, maybe next month, but it's going to happen over and over again. You know, so once you start risking 1% and you start like really doing one trade a day, after 4 or 5 months, just, it's logical. After 4 or 5 months, you're going to turn around and say, hey, listen, I've been risking 1% and I've been doing the same thing, and now my profits are, let's say, out of 21 trades, I'm winning 15 trades or 16 trades. Maybe now I can increase my risk. You know, and when you are like, okay, you know, instead of risking 1%, I'm going to risk 5% now, or I'm going to risk 2% now. You know, that's where the money starts coming in. The money doesn't come in the first 2 months or 3 months or 4 months. It comes in after like 6 and 7 months. You know, once you're confident enough to increase risk, once you're confident enough to like add an extra position or add extra 2 positions, that's when the money really starts coming in. You know, in the start, you're experimenting with stuff, you know, you're distracted by social media, like you're still learning what to do, you're still learning your entries and like all that stuff. You know, so it just takes time. You know, for me, it didn't happen the first month. I mean, the first 2 months I got lucky, you know, because I was over risking. I didn't know about risk management and whatever. So, like, you know, now the 15-minute candle has closed. 15-minute candle has closed bearish, but still above that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too confident with that right now. The way it's closing here, it's still closing within that support. So, you know, if someone's in sells, I mean, you can still, you know, be aggressive with this and let it run, but on the 30-minute, I would want this 30-minute to close bearish and then have the next one continue down, because that's also going to be the 4-hour close. Roxy FX, why Roxy FX blocked you? He blocked me because he was using some of my content, and then I messaged him asking him, hey, do you have any results you can show me? Just like, I do, and then he just blocked me. And that was it. Where's your buy now, bro? Oh, I don't know. Do you recommend funding companies for people who are profitable? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Like if you're profitable, if you like, let's say if someone's profitable, this is like a scholarship. You know how scholarships are given? These funding companies like Funding Talent and FTMO, and there are other ones out there like 5%ers. All these companies, they're like scholarships. But the thing is, like, when you go to university, if you do good in high school, you get a scholarship. You're like, hey, listen, we're going to pay your whole tuition because you're a good student. You've done well in high school, so here you go, here's a reward. Perfect. They won't give scholarships to everybody because they don't know, not everyone's, deserving of a scholarship. Like we got like complete dumbasses who come on in university and they just fail. So they don't get scholarships. Just as in trading world, we have the same thing. In trading world, I think if you are consistently profitable, only then you should go with the funding companies to have more leverage to make more money. Because now you deserve to get that account. But if you're not consistent and if you don't have money and you want to get more money by doing a funding account challenge, man, it's going to turn out really bad for you. It's not going to work out at all. Because you're not consistent. When you're not consistent on your account, you're not going to be consistent on a bigger account, and that's facts. I can say that with a lot of confidence. That's 100% true. So then you don't deserve that scholarship. Do you know see other effects? Yes, we are good friends. Is getting into a trade at the 4-hour open safe because the 4-hour candle pullback might happen? Yeah, so basically if the next 4-hour candle pullback might happen, and if you look on the 4-hour here, and if you're expecting the next 4-hour to continue going bearish, if you look at the smaller time frames, you would not want that pullback to be higher than 140,300. Because because above 140,300 there's the buying area there. But below that it's all selling area. This entire area is a selling area over here. Man, I wonder who Stefanos talks to. Whenever he's here, he's always talking. I wonder what he's doing.
He has another group though.
Like look at his hand signal. He's showing the punches. We will punch this price down. We will punch the price down.
Stefanos.
Hey, is 20% loss on first month trading okay? I know losses are not okay, but should I not? Yeah, I think 20% is a lot. I mean, people I have in my group, I mean, their losses per month are like maybe like, like who are really disciplined, like maybe 5% loss. Like I saw a drawdown of like 5% once, so I think that's pretty good. Pretty decent. 20% is a lot. Hey, Raja, is HFX a good trader? He doesn't make as much as you though, smaller lot sizes. What do you think? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I talk to him every day. I'm going to be in London, probably going to meet up with him as well. It's going to be pretty good. Man, if you guys can see Chris is there at this time. Chris is either cooking something or he's folding clothes, he's doing something. I think that's very admirable. And the only reason why that's admirable is because he's got that routine. And it's really important to have a routine. I have a routine for my whole day. My time to fold clothes is at around 6:30 p.m. Yesterday I took the day off because I had to go for dinner.
You're lying.
No, bro, really. Sometimes. Well, I take the laundry from the basement to upstairs. That's the same thing as. Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Please check Forex paradigm. All right. Let's check Forex paradigm. Oh, okay. How to trade on a clean chart. No indicators, solid colors, decluttering, concise trend lines. Beautiful. That's pretty good. 59 posts. Yeah, I think, yeah, very nice. When I hear Raja talk, this is what I think of. All right, let's take a look over here.
To people who don't know who I am, show at my special. That's bullshit. All right, everybody.
All right,
This will be fun. I used to live here in Los Angeles on Sierra Bonita.
Oh, what?
And my sandwiches do not.
I'm probably going to listen to that after the stream, 100%. I'm saving this.
Man, I can't wait. You're gonna invite my FX journey on the stream. I can't wait.
Oh, here goes GJ. Oh, here comes 140, Kervin.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you say about jackpot strategy? I have no idea what that is. Who comes up with those names? Jackpot strategy. Yeah, my FX journey, she's not gonna come. I mean, it's not gonna come. Like people can get away with so much on social media. It's crazy. You do one thing 1 week, the next week everyone just forgets about it, and it's never happened. Then people make the same mistakes over and over again. All right, GJ, are we coming down to 139.850 or 139.900? Either way, this candle is closing below 140, 150 now, so it's coming all the way down now. Maybe some retracement later on, but the target is 140, well, 139.900 is pretty good.
Yeah, I will say 139.900 is a sensible target. It's good. It's good target.
Yep. 140.025.
Oh, miss 905. We're gonna have this guy talking. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna continue moving down. Ever heard of Goldfather? Oh, I don't know. Haven't heard of Goldfather. Imagine my name on Instagram was GJ Father or Forex Father.
Or Risky Raja.
Risky Raja. Forex Father.
We got to call you Daddy.
Yeah. Alexa calls me Daddy. You know, I was talking to Alexa one day, and I asked Alexa, do you know who I am? And Alexa says, no, I do not know who you are. Would you like me to save a name? I'm like, yes, Alexa, call me Daddy. Alexa's like, okay, Daddy, your name has been saved to Daddy now. I'm like, oh, perfect. That's convenient.
I always find it funny when people ask, what do you think about this person? That's sort of like going on a date with a girl and then checking out another girl and saying, hey, what do you think of her?
Yeah, oh, what do you think of her?
I mean, that's sort of how I feel. It's like you're on a stream with someone else and then you're like, hey, what do you think about this guy though? You're like, all right, well, like, what are you doing here then?
I hate it when it happens to me. I close full position in loss, then price goes in my favor. How can I avoid it? I think that's a confidence issue. I think you're closing the position because you're scared. I think you should close majority of it and let the small position run so that you can gain confidence. So please don't be a Debbie Downer on your trades. You know, when your trades go in drawdowns, don't be Debbie Downers on that, man. Just be like, okay, you know what? This is a part of the process, and let it let it do its thing. Ooh, UJ just went bullish over there. Damn. Let's see US30. It's like US30 is ranging here now. It's a Friday. Fridays are no trade range.
Another rejection on GG to the downside.
Yeah.
Damn.
Freaky Friday, man.
It's taking so long.
The only problem with GJ is if you look to the left on the 30-minute, if you zoom out a bit,
Yeah.
you're coming into like the wild territory.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
This is the swamp it needs to get out of.
Yep. Like, and especially for people watching at home, if they scan across from like August 26th all the way to August, I guess, 27th, there's like massive range. Even further, all the way to the 25th, there's like a massive range on the 30-minute. Once it goes through the swamp, though, you're good all the way down to like 139.070 again. But that's not going to happen today.
Man, I really hope that that no one spends their Friday in a trade that they're stuck in. Because Fridays are days where you should be happy that the trading week is ending. You know, you're glad things are going well. If not well, you're learning from mistakes. Wow, look at that candle. If this closes above 140, 150, so even if it closes like a weak bullish, weak bearish candle, it's very unlikely prices are going to continue moving down. When are you coming to Miami again? When the C word is gone? Probably, I don't know, November? I had a 10K week on GJ bull runs, Cardi B performances. So beautiful. Good job. Watch out, pound speech in 5 minutes, high impact. Yeah, man. I'm really hoping that impact is gonna drop GJ all the way down. Yeah. Now you see this candle. Yeah. Now it's closing like a strong bearish candle.
Yeah.
So it makes sense for it to continue moving bearish.
Yeah, the problem is a lot of traffic to the left. Can you pull out the 4-hour candle, Raja, and zoom out? And zoom out. A little bit more. Much more. Okay. All right, good. So I know I'm asking for too much. If this, can you move the chart to the? Okay, hold on. No, it's good there. So I'm asking too much. If I'm looking for a retest around this area, but it may happen. Don't get me wrong, but it may happen to see some sort of reaction to that area right there. The only problem it's Friday. If this was any other day, like Tuesday or Wednesday, man, I'll be looking for that target. But it's Friday. You never know.
Yeah, I think if it really wants to come down, it really now this candle really needs to respect this area over here, and also respect the high of the previous 30-minute candle, and just continue down. If it's making a liquidity wick, this candle should flip bearish. If it's not making a liquidity wick, the next candle should finish bearish at this area, and then continue down. But if we get a close back above 140, 150, then there's no trade, and then I would advise everyone to just call it a day. And just go to the gym. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go to the gym here in like half an hour.
All right, guys, gotta go. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Okay, man. Take care.
Take care. Take care. Man, Kervin, look at this. I'm getting pretty big. Oh wow! Oh, it's pretty big. Man, I've been going to the gym every day without a rest day for the last month.
But when you wear extra small shirts, you always look big.
Why? Yeah, this is a shirt which fits you, right? A shirt that fits you.
You're a pretty big guy. I had to move over a bit when I was eating my dinner. I didn't want to get wrestled for my steak.
Oh man, those steaks were so nice. I told like 6 people about those steaks.
So what did you have last night? Ribeye?
Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Oh,
Filet mignon. Oh. So soft and tender and
medium.
Oof.
Medium.
Yeah, medium.
Perfect.
Medium.
That's the way.
And then he ordered French fries.
Man, we had a lot of food last night, Kervin. Like, I went to have cake. I couldn't eat it at there, so I'm like, hey, let's just take this home. Went home, opened the cake, took 1 spoon. I was like, I can't eat anymore.
We ate a lot.
Raja.
Hey.
For your knowledge, in past I have done a chef course as well. For you and Ted, I can make a steak with the red grape sauce. If you guys are interested.
Red grape sauce.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm always interested in food.
When you visit London, you must go to Gaucho. Gaucho sounds like a Japanese restaurant.
Argentinian.
Oh, it's Piccadilly, London. Oh, right here, Gaucho. Let's take a look here. Oh wow, 4.4 stars. Damn. That's the bar. The bar has been raised pretty high over here for Gaucho. How can you look at some pictures? Oh, right there. Ooh, look at that medium steak over there. That's some nice tender piece of filet mignon.
Oh my.
Okay, perfect. We're going to Gaucho. Oh, look at this, Kervin. Oh, the vegans are probably dying right now.
Yeah, I think so. Man. So good. It's delicious.
It's so nice. Look at these presentations over here. Yeah. What happened to GJ? GJ came back up and the cells are no longer here. And what you can do is you can blame it on Freaky Friday. I mean, if you break above 140.300, then the cells are completely gone. Oh wow, gold. Gold was rejected 1964.
Okay.
All right. What else can we
Get
do
ready
here?
for the fireworks.
What else can we do on a Friday? After blowing my account, I took 2 weeks off just to rethink and watching your streams. I am starting trading next week with discipline. Beautiful. Hi, how do you practice in such a way that you begin reading candles the way that you did with the arrows? Um, you just you just start drawing the arrows. Basically, you start reading candle by candle by candle, and then you start to make sense of it. You know, and if it makes sense to you, then you wait for the next day and you see if it makes sense to you next day as well. If you think about it, that piece of meat could be meat from your dog. Um, my brother, we don't live in India or Afghanistan or like, you know, those places there. I mean, this is it's highly unlikely that could be dog. People are just stupid, man. You know, the thing is, we have a lot of young people here, and I think what the young people need to master first, the young people need to master first to process the information they're about to deliver to the world 4 times, 3 times. You know, just ask themselves 3 times if that's a good thing to say. And if they think that that's not a good thing to say, I don't think they should be saying that good thing. You know, if it's a good thing, if it's something valuable, someone can learn from it, for sure, say it. You know, but I think that's what you learn as you start to grow up. Hey, Sanan. Oh, all right, I gotta go, everybody. It's 9 a.m.
Okay, man.
We're running overtime.
Yeah.
All right, take care. See this?
Take care. Have a nice weekend, everybody.
Yeah, have a nice weekend. See ya.
Take care.
All right.
Sinan.